Hello, hello. Hello everyone, welcome to AS Online and this is Narendra. So, we will discuss the quantity aptitude subject and the mixed chapters. So, let's begin here. The very first question on your board is from LCM. So, if you are writing the exam RRB or SSC or any other examinations, so these are the very common topics. So, let's see what is the question here. So, I noticed that find the LCM of 98, 28 and 112. So, very straight question on LCM. So, I will just wait for few seconds and then you please try to answer the question. Okay, Aman, very good evening sir. अमन जी आप तो आंसर कर देंगे इसका 784. What a quick calculation. So what Aman must have noticed, the 98. How can I write the 98? That 49 into 2. So this is 49 into 2. I am understanding that this is 7 square. That is one number, that's 98, and 28 can be written as 7 into 4, and what the Aman must have done it is the 112, which I know 116 into 7, 16 into 7, I am sorry. So 16 into 7. So what Aman must be knowing is that take the all prime numbers highest power. So 2's highest power value here it is 16. Now 3 is not there, 5 highest value it's not there, 7 highest value is this is. So my answer should be 49 into 16. So what comes 49 into 16? So 16 9 that 144 carry 14 and 16 4 64 74 and 78. So what a beautifully answer the question, 784. Well done Aman. I am moving on to the next question because the people like you or the many people who will watch later are good enough to understand this. In a college, 15% of the boys are in the and the same in numbers as 1/3 of the number of girls. Then find the ratio between the number of boys to that of number of girls. It is a hardly 10-second question, and I am sure while I was reading you are answering the question. Yes, it is your time. I did not put the timer today. These are the very easy questions and I will give you in the very easy solution. Look at this, the Aman has already said 20 is to 9. So if the answer is 20 is to 9, that means the Aman is saying that the option choice is A. So what he knows is 15% fraction. He knows that is 3 by 20, 15 by 100, 3 by 20. So he must have written in this way that is 3 by 20 of boys, which is equal to 1/3 of girls, 1 by 3 of girls. So from here I get the boys to girls ratio. It is as simple as this. So here this goes 20 over here and 9 comes over here. So 20 is to 9. And that what the Amar so nicely understand the questions. Conceptually he is very clear. I am moving on to the next question, which is this. Okay, so let's look at the question. Question number 3. What is the question here? The ratio of the income of two persons is 7:5. Okay, and the ratio of their corresponding expenditure is 9:7. This is the expenditure ratio, this is the income ratio, and they saves 1700 and 1100. So, find the corresponding income of each other. This is the saving. So, just I will wait for a few seconds, and I am sure the Aman will answer the question, but if someone else, if you are understanding it, it is fine, my dear friend. I am explaining it in the easiest possible way, and slowly I am explaining it. So, I am just waiting. Practice it. The more you keep practicing, even when you have once you have done the question, again if you are practicing, your conceptual clarity will be more strong, your confidence will increase, and your simultaneously your speed will increase. So, Aman has answered the question 35 and 25. So, he says 35 and 25, that means he says option choice D. Okay, let me check. It's a practice for you, Aman. So, it's good that you have lot of patience. So, this is the income. I will consider that 7x is the income of the first person and 5x is the income of the second person, minus saving, that is 1700. So, income minus saving. Here the second person 1100. So, income minus saving is the expenditure ratio, and the expenditure ratio is given to us as 9/7. That's all. By solving this, the moment I get the x, I will get the value of the whole, or if you want, you should check that which of the following one is the 7 multiple, the first number. So, first number, it is not 7 multiple, it is not 7 multiple first number. So, this is the only answer, but all the time it won't work, because none of this will also be one of the answer. So, I am writing here, that is 49x 17,719 followed by 20 and 95, that is 45x and 9900. So, what I notice here, that is 4x, and the 4x is equal to 2000, am I right? 2000. So, obviously x is equal to 500. So, 5 7 is 35, 5 5 is 25, this right. And this is a very known question, Aman. And he is very comfortable. All my other friends who are watching, let us take the next question. Here is your next question. What is the question? Allow me to read. That is a cube plus b cube is to a cube minus b cube. The ratio is given 185 and 158. So, what is a is to b? Come on, I will just wait for 20 seconds, and if you are not answering, at least you are learning. Whoever is seriously preparing, they get the opportunity to they find the sources. So, this is one of the best source, use it. Let me see if Aman answers the question on this, or any other friends who are watching. They are on the prime stage. In another 1 year or so, this year or the coming year, you have to settle in your life. So, in every chapter, every subject, you have to be master, competing with the other people, not answering the question. I know how to run it, but I can't participate in Olympic. Okay, 7:3. I got the answer from Aman, 7:3. Let me check that 7:3 is correct or not. What Aman might have done it, I am just writing his thoughts. So, these two is proportionate to is proportionate to these two. So, the product of the mean is equal to product of the extreme. That is all. So, what I do over here, 185 185a square minus 185b cube. This is, so it's a cube. So this is an cube is equal to product of the extreme. So that comes 185 a cube. Am I right over here? 185 a cube, not 185 a cube. Product of extreme 158. So 158 a cube plus the product of extreme 158 b cube. You must have done this part. So okay, let's see that if I cancel this one, so this gets cancelled over here. How much is that? Will that be 60, 15, so 17, 27, yes, 27 a cube, which is equal to, when it goes on the this minus and this plus, so I need to add up this one. So that comes 8, 5, 13, carry 1, and 15 plus 1, 17, and 17 and 18, no, this 13, so 34 b cube. So you got it. The Aman has done it with a very good speed. I got that a cube to b cube, which is nothing but 27 by 343, and if I take out the cubes from here, then what I am getting here, this is the square root, so which is nothing but this 343. I made a mistake here, first come 343. So this is 343 by 27, and your result will be, you know that this is 7 cube and this is 3 cube. So 7 by 3, that's what you have rightly answered the question. Rightly answered the question. So it's great, Aman. You are very active answering the question. Let's move on to the next one. So you don't know what question I am going to give, but I can see almost every question you have correctly answered the question within a right time. Now I will read the question here. A sum of rupees 4,800 is divided between these three people in such a way that A, the share of A to the combined share of B plus C is 3:5. So this is what we have. A is to B plus C, and that is 3:5. Okay. And C receives 5/7 of A and B together. So C is equal to 5/7 of A plus B. This is what given to us. Now find the difference in the total money is this. Find the difference in the money of A share to B share. The A share can be counted from here itself. 3 parts out of total 8 parts. Come on, I will wait for a few minutes, a few seconds, I am sorry. And as usual, you can see all other my friends, the Aman is the one who answers it, whichever chapter it is. He answers correctly and within the reasonable time. So when you go to the exam, there are not hundreds and thousands of Amans will be there. You have to defeat them. So that is where your practice is needed. I am just waiting. Aman has already answered the question and he says that it is 800. Look at his clarity, and some thousands of Amans will be there in the main examinations which you are going to write. So what I am going to do over here is I will find out the A share, which is very easily I can find out, that is 4800 and 3 parts out of 8 parts. So 8 6 3, that is 1800. So I need to find out the difference between A and B. So this is one is 1800. How do I get the B share over here? So coming to the B share, can I write down this one as a C 7C? I am just writing this one as a 7C is equal to 5A plus 5B. 5A, let me write down it clearly. That's how I am trying this part over here. So what comes, that's a 7C minus 5A, which is equal to 7C minus 5B, C and B, which is equal to 1800. And how much is that? I need the B over here. Okay. So what I can do here is 7C is equal to 5. So 5B. Subtract it here from 5B. Why I am doing this 5B? Because I know the A value. And what is 5A? 5A is nothing but 9000. That's what we are talking of. Now what is C plus B? So here C plus B is the 5 parts. Am I right, my dear friends? So can I make this as 7C plus 7B? So it will match over here. So I am writing over here is the 7C plus 7B. I am multiplying the whole. So what is B plus C? 4800 minus 1800, which is 3000. So 3000 into 7, because I am multiplying the whole equation by 7. So 7 3 21. That what it comes? 7 B plus C, 3000. So 7 3 21,000. Now look at this one. When you are adding, this C gets cancelled. So I will get the 2x over here and the 2x is equal to, I think it can be done with much easier way. 2x is equal to 30,000, then x is equal to 15,000. This is 30,000. So obviously x is equal to 15,000. Am I right? So what x means over here? B. Okay. This is B. 2B, which is equal to 30. So B is equal to 15. Am I right here? This is when I am subtracting, so it's become 12. 12B, and which is equal to, as I am subtracting here, so this will be 12,000. This will be 12,000. So B is equal to 1000. Clear this part? B is equal to 1000. You are asked to find out what is the difference between A and B. Now I can notice that the difference is nothing but 800. Long back the Aman has already answered this question. Okay, that's good, Aman. And along with you there are many people who are watching who will inspire. Anusha, very good evening. Very good evening. Let's move on to the next question. And your next question on the board is this. All these questions are the healthy questions. It will improve your understanding further, or if you already know, it will strengthen it. So चलिए इसको देखिए. Namita alone can complete 1/3 of the work in 16 days. So Namita 1/3 of the work in 16 days, that means one work in 16 3 48 days. So that is what one result comes from the very first statement. What is next? And the remaining work is completed by Bobby alone. So what is the remaining work? That is Bobby alone. Let's take this Bobby alone, 2/3 of the work. In how many days? The whole work is completed in 28 days. Whereas first 16 days and the remaining work is by Bobby. That means total days is 28, 28 minus 16, and that comes 12. So 2/3 of the work by Bobby is in 12 days. If the 2/3 of the work in 12 days, then one work in how many days? That's 6, 3, 18. 18 days. So I got these two figures over here. What is the question? In how many days Namrata and Bobby both together can complete 11/16 of the work together? Now from here onwards, I know everyone knows how to answer the question. Come on. Okay, Aman, sir, my IBBS RRB POA examination is on 23rd of this month. 23rd. We are on 18th. Okay, okay. I have some confidence, Aman. Probably you may clear this exam. I wish that you should not go for RRB. You will definitely get the national level bank exams like public sector banks, Punjab National Bank or Bank of Baroda, because the RRB, the rural posting will be there. But your talent is, I know your talent for the many years. I am sure that you will clear the SBA examinations or the RRB general notification, that is nationalized bank exams. But I wish you should qualify over here. And you already answered the question and you said 9. Okay, is the 9 days is correct answer? So what is, if N can complete the work in 48 and B can complete the work in 18 days, together can complete the work in how many days? That is 48 into 18, AB by A plus B, and that comes 50, 76. Will that be 66? Yes, 50, 66, A plus B, and this is one work. How much time it will take to complete the 11/16 of the work? So this gets cancelled 6 times, and further 6, this is 3 times, and with 16 this is 16, 3 is 24, 16, 3 is 48, and that comes 9. So look at this, everyone, if you are watching, look at the way the Aman answers the question. He answers every question and he answers the question within the reasonable time, and that to the correct answer, that's 9. I am moving on to the next question, and it's here. So what is this? A man and a boy working together can finish the work in 24 days. If for the last 6 days man works alone, then task can finish in 26 days. In how many days can boy alone complete the work? So, here it says the entire work, men and boy, if they together are working, the work completes in 24 days. Now, here the work completes in 26 days when the last 6 days, only men works. That means the previous how many days are there? 20 days, men plus boy are working. So, your question is the boy alone can complete the work in how many days? So, as you keep working on a different type of questions, so all will fall in your comfort zone. Come on, I am waiting. There are two things, either you will answer the question, that is a revision. If not, you will learn how to answer the question in the easiest way. Yes. So, I am looking at your comment. 72 days. As I said, all my dear friend, Aman is the one. If you stay on the board still last question, you will find that Aman will answer every question and he will answer correctly. Not only every question correctly, but within a right time, minimum possible time. He says 72. Let me check that any option is there, 72. So, according to Mr. Aman, it is 72. Allow me to check this one. I know that men plus boy can complete one work in 24 days. When they are working for 20 days, what part of the work they will complete? The 20 by 24. 1 day work is 1 by 24, 20 days work is 20 by 24, which comes 5 by 6. So, that means the 6 men completed 1/6 of the work. 1 man can completed the remaining work. Look at the remaining work. This is 5/6 is done by men and women, because I know the total number of days they take to complete the work is 24 and they work for 20 days. So, they completed 5/6 of the work. 1 minus 5 by 6, 1/6 of the work done by a man in how many days? 6 days. So, a man can complete the work in 36 days. A man alone can complete the work in 36 days. And I also know that men and boys together can complete the work in 24 days. So, here I will apply the shortcut formula. I will be using these two figures and using the only boy. So, for only boy, look at this one, that is together, that is 36 into men plus boy, that is 24 by 36 minus 24, which is 12. This is the short approach we do it. Now, I can clearly see 2 times 36 into 2, 72. So, you have rightly said, my friend, 72. All other of friends who are watching, they must be understanding it. If you have any doubt, you can put it in comment. And thanks to Aman, he answers every questions correctly in a reasonable time. I am moving on to the next one over here, and it's question number 8. Okay. What is this question number 8? Allow me to read it. Anmol can complete a piece of work in 24 days. A can complete a piece of work in 24 days. Together with the Garima, that is Anmol, I will write A-N, Anmol and Garima, together can complete the work in 15 days. And Anmol and Asima together can complete the work in 20 days. So, in how many days the Garima and Asima can complete the work? If you are habituate of working this type of question, in the exam you do not need to think. You instantly will start writing the solution. So, only figure. So, come on my dear friends, I will just wait for few seconds. 10 to 15 seconds is sufficient for this question. If you like any question, please press the like button, right? If any question is helpful for you, any solution is helpful for you, please press the like button. The different type of question I bring in the class, if you like that, press the like button. And look at this, 300 by 11. Aman has answered the question, 300 by 11. Where is this? 300 by 11. Okay, now I will start answering the question. So, Anmol, AN completes the work in how many days? 25 days. Now, along with Garima, AN plus Garima, they complete the work in 15 days. And Anmol and Asima, Anmol, AN plus AS, Asima, together complete the work in 20 days. What is the LCM of this number? How do I find out? What is 2's highest power? 4 is here. Into 3's highest power, only 1 3 is there in 15. 5's highest power, here 5 is there, here 5 is there, here 25. 25 is the 5's highest power present in these numbers. So, this is 25. 25 into 400 into 3, that is 300. So, my LCM is 300. Now, 300 divided by 25, that comes 12 units. 4 3 12 units. Here it is 20 units per day, and here it is 15 units per day. What is my requirement is Garima plus Asima. So, look at this, where is Garima? Garima is here. 1 minute. So, reasonably you have answered the question, Garima and Asima. So, can you see that Anmol is here, Anmol is here, Anmol is here. So, from 15, if I take out the from 20 units, the Anmol and Garima, if I take out the 12 units, then I will be left with the 18 units, 8 units, and that 8 units is done by none other than Garima. Now, coming to Asima, so take out that Anmol's 12 units from this 15. So, if I take out this 12 units from 15, so this is 3 units. So, Anmol and Asima together completes 11 units. What is the volume of the work? 300 units. So, how much time will it take? So, Aman has rightly answered, that's work divided by the number of units is the number of days. Number of units completed per day, which will be equal to total number of days. So, here well done my dear friend, well done. I really appreciate your speed, your accuracy, your understanding on almost every chapter of arithmetic. I am moving on to the next question, which is here. Okay, what is this question? Question number 9. Okay, now P takes 50% more time than Q. If they together complete the work will be done in 18 days. Very fundamental question. In how many days Q alone can complete the work? It will come only in prelim, not possible in main. Come on, how much time? Any one of us see that? Really Aman has rocked it. Every question he answered. If you look at the comment box, every question he is answering. 30 days. Look at this question also, he didn't left. Of course, it's an easy, but how many people are involving in the process of answering the question? So, this practice, this habit will make you definitely to faster than others. So, what I know is the time ratio of P and Q and I am sure that Aman has answered the question. He also knows that the time ratio is given. P is 50% more. That means if Q is 100, P is 150. So the time ratio is 3:2. Small mental calculation is needed. So efficiency ratio will be 2:3, and we know that the work is nothing but work is equal to efficiency into time. So what is the first case? Here the efficiency is 5, efficiency 1 into D1, which is given to us. They together complete the work in 18 days. So efficiency 1 into D1, which is equal to efficiency 2 into D2. So Q alone can complete the work in how many days? So Q efficiency is 3. How many days? So if you are understanding this part, so this question could be easily answered the way the Aman has answered the question. 6 and this is 30 days. Well done, sir. 30 days? Yes. Hope everyone understanding it. So I am moving on to the next question, which is here. Allow me to read the question. The initial profit percentage on sale of the article was 74%. If the cost price is went up by 50%, but the selling price remains same, what would be the new profit percentage? This type of question comes in the very basic question and concept based question. The very single concept is applied here. So okay, I will just wait for 10 seconds and hope some of you will be able to answer it. If not anyone, definitely Aman. Come on. And Aman says 16%. He already answered the question. 16%. Look at this, whichever chapter I am giving, I cover the different chapters including LCM, HCF. So he was the first one to respond it. So what is the method to answer this? CP, profit and selling price. This is how we look at it, whether we write it or not, but the figure should be arranged in this way. If the CP is 100, the profit is 74, SP will be 174. And as CP is increased by 50%, it is become 150, SP remains same, that's 174. So the difference will be profit. So what is the difference here? 24 is the profit, this one, over the cost price 150, and you are asked what is the new profit percentage. So that comes the profit by cost price into 100. So I notice that this is 2, this is 3, 8, 8 to 16. So comfortably he answered the question, Aman, and I am sure whoever is watching should put the similar kind of effort. Well done, sir, Mr. Aman. I am moving on to the next question. Hope everyone who is watching is understanding the explanation. Now a bullet, this is train, consider this as train. Train without stopping complete a journey in 12 hours. I don't know the length of the train, I don't know the speed, I only know that complete a journey, distance also I don't know. If I only know it takes 12 hours. If it runs 30 km per hour faster, then it complete the journey in 10 hours 40 minutes, 40 by 60, which is 2 by 3, and that is nothing but 32 by 3 hours. If the speed is increased by 30 seconds, he completes the entire journey. Okay. Now what is the speed when it completes the journey in 12 hours. What is that original speed? Come on. I may consider that the original speed be x. From here onwards, I leave it for you. Come on, my dear friends. Only the serious candidates will complete, will get the job. Not all. You might have seen in the past. Some 20 lakhs or so appears. But those who have consistently prepared, properly prepared, those are the people who are now sitting in a different offices. Aman, 240 km per hour. Wow. I don't know how it is correct or not, but let me start writing. Here, initially the speed is x, 12 hours, that means the distance is speed into time, 12x. And if it runs with 30 km faster, that means x plus 30, then he takes how much time? That is 32 by 3. So, time into speed, which is equal to distance, and the distance is x into 12, that comes 12x. So, this comes from practice. It is a very not straight question where you simply have to put the formula and answer the question. You have to link it, that is x into 12, 12x, and here the speed is x plus 30, the speed into time, distance. Okay. Now, I will move on over here, 32x plus 960, which is equal to 12, 3, 36, 36x. Hope everyone understanding it. Now, I will cancel this figure over here, 32, 36, that comes 4x, and further if I cancel this one with 4, and that's 960, that is 24, 240. So, what is the speed of that train originally? It was 240 km per hour. And 240, option choice D. Well done. Well done, sir. And those who are watching must be knowing the different, exposing the different type of question, one thing, which is exactly the examination level, and getting the simple and the short answer. I am moving on to the next question, my dear friend, and which is here. And I will make it the last question, because next my friend, my colleague Aman sir is there for current affairs, general awareness and stock GK, is extremely good. So, please attend his class from 6 o'clock onwards. So, let us answer this question. A train is moving from north to south direction. Overtake Raj and Madhu. Overtake, when we use the word overtake, when they are moving on the same direction, Raj and Madhu, then we use the word overtake. If they are moving in opposite direction, we use the word cross. Overtake, moving in the same direction, and cross each other, crosses each other, they are moving in the opposite direction. So, this is what is expected to know over here. Let us come to the question part. What is said here? The Raj and Madhu, who were walking in the same direction at the rate of 2 km per hour and 4 km per hour. And how much seconds? For Raj it takes 9 seconds to overtake, and for Madhu the train overtakes Madhu in 10 seconds. Now, if the train is x meter, double x is there, so ignore that, x meter long, find the value of x. Okay. Notice that here the speed is given in kilometer per hour, whereas the time is given in seconds. So, I do not know what is the speed of the train. I need the what is x here? The x is, so if the train length is x meter, okay. So, keeping that x aside, I will take the speed of the train as x, small x, not this one, not the length of the train. Then what will be the speed over here? So, they are moving in the same direction, x minus 4, Raj, and m is there, x minus 9. These are the relative speed. The next part I leave it for you. So, this is the last question for this class. As I said that the next one, so, sorry sir, I am unable to complete the class because I want to go outside. It's okay, Aman. It's fine, my dear friend. You are really look at the chat box. Every question you answered. Okay, fine. The rest of the people are there. This is the last question of the class. Can you answer the question? I gave the small hint over here. When overtaking the Raj, the relative speed is x minus 4. Overtaking the Madhu, the relative speed is x minus 9. In both the cases, the distance will be same. So, the speed into time will be the distance. So, let me take that. In this case, it is taking 9 seconds. So, 9 into x minus 4 kilometer per hour, converting this into kilometer per hour, 18 by 5, which is equal to, in the second case it takes 10 seconds. So, that is 10 into, what is the speed? That is x minus 9, and as the speed is given in kilometer per hour here. So, I need to convert this into meter per second. So, 5 by 18, 5 by 18, here also 5 by 18. Now, look at this one here, by cancelling you will be getting the x value here. This gets cancelled over here, and here it is 9x minus 9 4 36, which is equal to 10x minus 90. So, is that 90 is correct? Now, you can see that 9x and 10x. So, I left with x over here, I bring this over here, and that will give us 54. X is equal to 54. So, what I will do over here is, I need to is x is equal to 54, 9 4 36 and 10. Okay, 9 4 kilometer per hour, 2 kilometer per hour. I made a small mistake over here, 2 kilometer per hour, 4 kilometer per hour. I by mistake taken the time, 2 kilometer per hour, 4 kilometer per hour. Am I right this time? Yes. So, let us correct this calculation, and we will get the answer directly, the x value, and here x minus 2 and here x minus 4. So, I get the 9x minus 18, which is equal to 10x minus 40. So, what is x over here? When you cancel this, you are getting x over here, you bring this over here, then 40 minus 80, that comes 22 meter per second. What is the length of the train? So, here 22 minus 2, how much it is? 20. So, I will be using this 20. this is the speed, relative speed, and the time taken to overtake him is 9. So, into 9, and you know the speed is in kilometer per hour. What I need to do is convert it into meter per second. So, into 5 by 18. So, you notice that 2 times, and finally, I am getting 50 as your answer. This is option D. Hope whether you answered it or not, that is not the important thing for me, but you participated it. If you liked any question, any method of solution, please press the like button. With this, thank you very much and see you tomorrow.